What's up? What's up? So the old Atlanta Falcons with their little childish prank on Shedeur Sanders cost them $250,000 as a franchise, and the defensive coordinator $100,000 because he had his son prank Shedeur and say you're signed and you're drafted. And what do I think about that racist prank? It shows you what they thought about Deion Sanders, who basically put the Falcons on the map in the early '90s. Because you remember prime time, you remember what he did. He was instrumental. He was one of the best players to play for that raggedy franchise. And I say raggedy because the karma is very fitting when they choked away that Super Bowl in New England. That's very fitting. Just when you want to kind of root for them because they have been one of the few franchises to have black quarterbacks with Michael Vick and now with Michael Phoenix, just like when you want to kind of root for them, kind of feel something for them, they pull a stunt like this. This was an embarrassing, calculated ploy. Get that young man's hopes up and then to pull the door on him, you know. Uh, it's a prank that went bad, and Arthur Blanks and all of them not only should be fined, they should be held accountable. They should be made an exemplary where they lose a draft pick next year. Let's see how funny it is. Let's see how funny it is when you pull a prank, when you get someone's phone number and you pull a prank like that. There is no just cause for that. That's Bushwick, childish, embarrassing, and everything else an adjective that you can think of. Grown folks doing stupid stuff. You see, I talked about Halliburton's pops doing that stupidness to Giannis. Well, this is dumb. Just goes to show you that no matter how old you are, people don't want to grow up and want to do stupid kid stuff. So they play dumb games, win stupid prizes. You're a defensive coordinator. I don't think you really have the room when your team choked away a situation when all y'all had to do, I think, was beat Tampa Bay or finish up in that lousy division, and you up here pulling childish pranks. Wow. Even with 17 games, like they trying to push 20 in the NFL, your busters can't even win 9 or 10 of your games. You can't even be a 500 team, but yeah, you got time to pull childish pranks. As terrible as your defense is, as how y'all come up short, how Kirk Cousins basically stole your money, and y'all can't do nothing, and this is what y'all do. This is the reason why y'all don't win nothing. There's a reason why Deion left y'all behind, went to Frisco, went to Dallas, hired hand, went and got chips, while y'all still eating out of a bag, and you blew a 28-3 lead. Who's going to ever forget that? Because that's what you're stuck with, you know. So I can't, in good consciousness, say anything good about them jive turkeys because this was embarrassing. This is like